Hello! Good morning, noon, and night, my friends here. This is Taps, otherwise known as Finn. We're going to try out a little game I call Rimworld. Now, I apologize if there is some background noise here. This is going to be a first run, just sort of a test run, see how everything works. And this, personally, is actually one of my favorite games. So we're going to try out here. Basically, what you do, you build your own colony, you have your own settlers, and it creates events like pirate raids, resource drops, animal attacks, and their choices affect the story of your colony. So the whole idea is to create a story. It's pretty cool. And that's what I like about it. I like making stories. I like the whole RPG aspect. Or like you're creating your own novel, like the pick your own adventure kind of thing. So I'm just going to start with Cassandra Classic. She's just sort of the norm, if you will. We're going to start on rough, because I like to consider that the mid-level. Plus extreme is just, I'm not quite that crazy. I'm not that insanely talented. This is the only world I have. Mia Placidus Talitha. Yeah. Not to be confused with the Harry Potter spell, but equally indiscernible. Alright, so the goal here is to start in a place rich with resources. And I should explain, these are actually different biomes. You can see here, you got the shrubland, tundra, ice sheet, temperate forest, all that good stuff. This is the desert. So, we're going to start somewhere easy, since we're kind of showing how everything works here. I'm going to pick the ice sheet. That seems like the easiest. No, just kidding. You can't grow anything here. That would actually be terrible. That would be the worst. Pretty much the pits. Okay. I know I have a colony that I did one time, like down here. Yeah, here we go. Granite, sandstone, and marble. Growing season February through November. That's what's important. And then we're going to go to advanced, and we're going to start us off in March. That way we can have a really long growing season. I'm not going to do February, because February might be a little cold, and I want to have time to build up temperature controls. Because you do have to control temperature in this game. So we're going to have 3 characters here. The main things I like to start off with is construction, cooking, and growing. Or not cooking, I'm sorry. Construction, growing, and mining. I also don't want them to be insanely old. Like this guy, 78? Or girl, sorry. Whatever. No, she's going to have a frail back. She's a slowpoke. I mean, that's cool that she has bloodlust. I like that she likes hurting people. That's good. But you know what? It doesn't help if you're not a good shooter. Just because you like to stab people doesn't mean you're fit for my colony. So no, that's a no on that one. Oh, and these little fires, that's how passionate they are. That's how much they want to do this thing, or how quickly they upgrade on the skill, if you will. So it's cool that she likes mining, but, or this guy rather, but still really low. So we're just gonna cut through here real quick, see if we can find something decent. Looking for a miner. Construction, there we go, it's a little bit of construction. This is actually pretty good. You got construction. We can make a cook out of her, even though she's not like an insane cook. Melee's okay, like good. I'm not too big on melee. Shooting, perfect. That's what's important. Okay, very neurotic. That's terrible. That's not good. Psychically sensitive. So she has an increased mental break threshold, and she's psychically sensitive, and she's nervous. No thank you. No, she's gonna go insane and shoot everybody in the face after the first night. Dear Lord. Man, these are not going well. Okay, good. Okay, I will take this even. Let's see. Cold tolerant, psychically deaf. Green thumb. Okay, good. There we go. That I can live with. And a teenager. Wow, interesting. We're not gonna name you Stick. We're gonna name you Bert Reynolds. Bertie Burt Reynolds. That's it. Bertie's a Luddite. So we got a biologist. So we have a grower already, okay, and a little bit of shoot of her too. So we're gonna do mining. Mining and construction. Okay, there. That didn't take too long. See? Oh my god, insanely neurotic though. And really young. What's all these youngins? I mean, not that I'm complaining. It's just usually you get really old people. That's how it always works for me. And then my colony dies off after like a week. because they're just really bad backs, and they complain about not having a cane and arthritis when it rains. Oh, this is perfect. Here we go. Fast walker, green thumb, trigger happy. Okay, so all we do is we don't let her shoot anyone. She's 48. That's a little old, but you know what? We'll take it. I'm gonna name her Snake. Sintra Snake. No, Snake's stupid. What's with the lasses? Snake. How about Hallbach? No, that's terrible. Hugh. That's her name. Yeah, we're gonna name her Hugh. It's a good idea. Alright, so we just need construction or mining, since she has a bit of both. Okay, let's randomize this up here a little bit. That has a lot of burning passions, which is good, but if they're all so low level, it's hard to deal with. So, okay, nothing yet. See, sometimes it can be a little bit of a process. You gotta randomize it until you get what you're looking for. And honestly, this isn't bad, but this individual, they can't clean, and they can't do plant work, so no. Okay, growing, here we go. This is good. My only concern here, you know what, no, I don't like it, and I'll tell you why. It's because there was no shooting. We're really weak on the shooters. Here we go. Oh my god, incapable of, like, freaking everything. A poison gardener? And you're gonna be our grower? No, I think we're good. I think we're good. Good lord. Psychically hypersensitive. Chemical interest. And her name is Shelton. You can't negotiate that. It has to be Shelton, apparently. For some odd reason. I don't like it. Don't trust anyone named Shelton. Ooh. -12? No. I promise you, we're gonna get through this here. We're almost done. Alright, iron-willed, green-willed, chemical interests. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do Chaz Sarir. Chaz Chazington. Let's generate it up here. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I didn't really look through all the details on Chaz there. Chaz might be the wild card. But hey, 2 of 3 isn't bad. It's a good start. Alright. And it does generate an entire map for you. It's all custom individualized. The 3 of you awake in your crypto-sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship fall around you, you start making plans to survive. Oh yeah! Let them land. What I'm doing, I'm selecting everything right now. So I'm going to pause it real quick. They came with a dog. His name is Swampy. I don't like that. Kill him. No, just kidding. We're not going to kill the dog. I would never kill the dog. That'd be terrible. Unless it was trying to bite my face off. Then I guess it would. Yeah. Okay. Wait. Oh, Hugh's the girl. That's right. I was confused. I thought I had 3 guys for a sec. So this is our best hunter. Essentially, we're going to have him with the gun. Chaz isn't even capable of shooting or hunting, so pretty useless there. We'll have Hugh be the other gun toter, essentially. Let's set up these survival packages. Some medicine. That's actually a pretty good amount of medicine to start with. Wood. We've got a herd here. We can hunt. This is a pretty good starting condition. And you know, okay, so I'm going to tell you I can only record up to 10 minutes at a time here. So I'm going to be cutting it close around then. And I think this is a good point to cut this episode off because we're kind of doing the intro. And I'll be posting the second episode right away as a follow-up to this. Because we're going to try and get in 20 minutes a day, essentially, of recording time. You know, more or less. So we're going to start here. We're going to have the wonderful adventures of Bert, Chaz, and Hugh, which is a female, and Swampy, apparently. And I'll see you guys soon.